Today, we finally trapped and caught the beast that was trying to break into my sister's barn. I believe that we have some kind of a predator that's digging into my tortoise nest. The predator is gonna wanna crawl in, and as soon as the predator puts any pressure right here on this plate, the trap is going to snap shut. You could see what appears to be slash marks on the wood, and this actually looks like fresh slash marks. But the real question is, what the heck did we catch in here? Yes, baby, yes! What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those of you that are new here, well, I'm Jacob, and welcome to my jungle. Now, if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you will know for today's video that today we finally trapped and caught the beast that was trying to break into my sister's barn. Yesterday here at my house, we actually set some traps to try and catch the predator that might be lurking in the back grove. And then my sister Hannah also called me to set some traps over at her house. So of course we set those traps, and that is all I'm gonna tell you guys. So if you wanna know what kind of creature was trying to break into her house, what we caught, what the heck is going on, well guys, you're in the right place, and we're gonna hop right into that. All right, everyone, we made it over here to our traps, and we are getting ready to set traps not only here, but over at my sister's house. So the first trap we're gonna set here because I believe that we have some kind of a predator that's digging into my tortoise nest. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute, but basically one of my tortoise nests was dug up, the eggs were cracked, which means some kind of an animal dug in there and ate it. Now I'm suspecting a raccoon, but we could be dealing with a wide variety of predators. We're gonna set our traps to hopefully catch whatever it is, and then at my sister's, something's trying to break into her barn. I really have no details about that, so we're gonna give Hannah a call once we get over there. But first, I wanna show you guys how these traps work. If you've been here on the channel, I've shown you this thousands of times. If you're new here, well, you're gonna learn today. So this is a simple animal trap. So if you're dealing with predators in your yard, you can buy these. They're pretty cheap, they're pretty reasonable. And all you do is you come here to this bar, and you're gonna lift this door up just like that. Once the door is lifted, you're gonna come right here, and you're gonna engage this pin right here. And once that pin is in, the trap is set and it's ready to go. So what's going to happen is we're going to be putting some bait all the way on the back side of the trap, and once we put the bait in, it's going to attract the predator. The predator is going to want to crawl in, and as soon as the predator puts any pressure right here on this plate, the trap is going to snap shut just like that, and we're going to have caught whatever went inside. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're gonna get our trap ready. We're gonna get our bait ready. So we're just gonna take some of this delicious cat food right here. That's our bait of choice, because this stuff is smelly, it's tasty, it's delicious, and no animals can resist it. So we've got our bait right here, and this is really, it's as simple as it gets. We're just gonna take our bait, and we're gonna lift our trap up just like that, and we're going to slide our bait all the way into the back right here. So we've got trap number one ready to go, so let's head over to ground zero where my tortoise nest was attacked, and that's where we're gonna set this trap. All right, everyone, we're making our way to ground zero where I noticed a nest was dug up. So right over here inside of my cherry heads, you come inside. I was just back here earlier, and you can see that there's remnants from eggs that were dug up and most likely eaten. Now we searched the entire pen to see if these were actually baby tortoises that were hatching out, but they are nowhere in sight. And if you look, the tortoises are heading our way to say what's up to us, and I think that they might know what's going on. Now, what's crazy is these tortoises are really active right now, which this time of day, they're not normally active. So I don't know if they know something that I don't, but it definitely looks like there was a nest right here, and something got in, dug it up, and ate it. So if you look right over here, the reason why we know that this was dug up is all of the dirt around here is this loose dirt, and everywhere around it, it's really hard and compacted. So you can see it's much darker, where something was most definitely digging around in here, sniffing for eggs. Making sure all of my animals are happy, healthy, and safe is my #1 priority in life. So we are gonna waste no time, and we're gonna get this trap set. So basically, we're gonna do this trap right over here. So you typically, if an animal knows there's a food source somewhere, they're gonna stick around and they're gonna come back to that spot every single night. So we're hoping that tonight we're gonna catch something. Trap number one set and ready to go. We're gonna do it right here, right up against the pen, because whatever was coming in here obviously has to hop over. So hopefully they'll smell this bait, walk in, and we'll catch them. So now that we set trap number one, well, it's time to hop in the truck, head to my sister's, and set trap number two. Okay, so we just got over here to my sister's house now. It's starting to rain. So, oh, Hannah's calling me. We just tried to call her, she didn't answer. Hi, we're here at your house. So okay. We have no idea where we're setting traps, what we're looking for. Hannah, you gotta tell us, because it's raining, it's crazy. What do we need to do here?
I definitely think you should check in the shed.
In the shed or the barn?
Yeah, the barn.
The barn.
Barn shed.
But didn't you told me there was something trying to dig in?
Yeah, there was like something like in the right, if you open the right side of the barn, all the way to the right-hand corner, in the back, there was like a dugout area.
A dugout area.
I don't know what was trying to get in, but there was something trying to get in or out.
Okay. Well, we got traps.
A bunch of eggs, too.
We got traps. We're going to set the traps, and we'll see what we find.
All right. Well, we also found eggs, too, all over the floor. So I don't know if they laid more eggs, but yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do it. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Guys, you heard it from Hannah. Something was trying to break in. She found eggs. I had no idea about the eggs. So we're going to hop out in the rain and go set our trap. Rain or shine, we're here, and we've got a job to do. So we're going to make this quick. We're going to come right over here to the back. We got to get our trap, and we're going to run over here to the barn. So we just made it over to the barn, and right away, what Hannah told me on the right side, I came here and look. You could see what appears to be slash marks on the wood, and this actually looks like fresh slash marks because it's a different color, and it's actually a little bit fuzzy from the wood that it broke. So, guys, there's not many creatures that do have claws like this. I'm not sure what we're dealing with, but it clearly looks like something was clawing and digging, maybe trying to get under here, try to get inside. I'm not entirely sure, but what I do want to do is I do want to open this barn up and see what's inside. I know we had some traps set there before. So we're gonna head inside now, and I can see why a predator would wanna get in here. It's away from the elements. It's a lot warmer in here than it is outside. But like my sister was telling me, right over here, you can see where something was definitely digging out here. Yeah, look at that. So right here is definitely where something was trying to get in. So we just do wanna cover this up. So we're gonna grab right here. We're gonna grab one of these shovels. We wanna kind of backfill these holes. We don't want anything trying to dig in or dig out. So we're just going to kind of cover these holes up just like that to make sure all the gaps are filled so no more predators can get in. Now that we filled our hole, let's go get our trap and let's set it. So for trap number 2, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. We're just going to be putting just a little bit of bait on it just like that. And then we're going to open our trap up. We're going to put our bait inside. Now last time we were here, we found some spiny tail iguanas, we found tokay geckos, we found amoebas, we found a whole bunch of animals here. So same exact thing, the trap is set. You put any pressure, it's gonna slam shut, and then in 2 seconds, you're gonna be able to set this again just like that. So we're gonna take this trap right over here. So if something is trying to dig and claw its way in, well, I don't think they're gonna be able to resist that bait. So the only thing left to do is close this door, and now the waiting game begins. The beast, the predator, those are only gonna really be active at nighttime when no one's around. During the day, you don't really see those animals wandering around. So I will be back with all of you tonight over at my house. We're gonna check that trap. We might come over here tonight as well, but more than likely, we're gonna be back in the morning to check the trap.
1 hour later.
All right, everyone, so it's late night and we are getting ready to go check trap number 1. And of course, we're gonna need some help. We're gonna need some lights because it's literally pitch black. So I wanna give a special thank you to Olight for sending us some brand new flashlights today for the farm. We're gonna be using them tonight to help us out. So we've got the Javelot Mini, the P-Run 2, and the Warrior 3. Now, not only did Olight send me these amazing flashlights, but they also sent me a really cool hatchet, little tomahawk for the farm. So I wanna check this out. This is gonna really be really helpful for us. We're probably gonna take this with us tonight because we don't know what we're gonna find in the back there, but we got a nice new hatchet for the farm. So again, Olight, thank you. If you guys wanna check out some of this stuff, well, it's linked in the description. So we got a brand new hatchet. This thing is awesome. We have a couple new lights. We got the Javelot Mini. We're gonna open this bad boy up and we're gonna test them on out. This thing is really nice, and one thing I like about Olight is their really nice packaging, and look how bright this flashlight is. This thing is tiny, and when you shine it this way, it's literally like a spotlight. This thing is absolutely insane. So we're probably gonna be using this one tonight or the Warrior 3. I really can't recommend Olight enough. They've got some of the best lights in the business. I've been using Olights for years, and maybe you guys will too after this video. So here's the Warrior Pro. We're gonna do it, and look how bright this is. This is probably the brightest flashlight that I have. This flashlight has the perfect brightness, so I think we're gonna use this one. So what I wanna do right now is I wanna check inside of the trap, and I wanna look at the bait. So what we wanna look at the bait for is to see if it's been disturbed. And right now, by looking at the bait, it doesn't look like anything has touched it, because what I was worried is that these animals could be smart enough to walk in here and not walk on the trap door. But it doesn't look like anything's touched it yet. And now, even though we haven't caught anything in the trap, I do wanna turn the light on full blast right now, and I wanna look for eyes that are glowing. Right now, if there's any kind of predators that could be lurking in the trees, their eyes are gonna reflect back with this light. Now, we're not shining it near any of the cats or any of the other animals back here, but we're looking in all these trees. As you can see, there could literally be an animal anywhere. We're gonna go to the lowest setting right now. I'm gonna turn it up a little more. I think on brightness number 3, we're back here searching, and who knows what we're gonna find. So we have another one of my traps right over here, but it's a broken trap. It's been broken for a while. We haven't done anything with it, but no wildlife has really made a home inside of it. Maybe if we flip it over, there'll be something underneath it, and absolutely nothing. We're really not seeing much back here tonight, even on the fence line. We're not seeing a whole lot. We're not hearing a whole lot, and we're not seeing a whole lot.
The next morning.
So we just made it to my sister's house. It is the next morning. We've been having the worst weather here in South Florida. Now, the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for. We did not catch anything at my house, but the real question is, what the heck did we catch in here? So we're gonna open this up right now in 3, 2, 1. Yes, baby, yes! Look at that. Guys, we got something in the trap. Look at that. We have caught a big, beautiful possum. I thought we were gonna catch a raccoon, but we caught a possum. Now this possum definitely is a little bit nervous. Hold on, I gotta call Hannah right now and tell her. I gotta FaceTime her. FaceTime Hannah. We have a possum. Now what I do wanna know is if this is a boy or a girl possum. So we're gonna lift this up, and it looks like, oh, Hannah's not answering. Maybe she will. But I do want to look to see if this is a boy or a girl, because if it's a girl, oh, Hannah's not answering, so I guess we'll send her some pictures of this little guy. So we are definitely going to be releasing this possum because possums are actually good to have in the area. And when we go to release her, I'm actually going to pick her up and we're going to be able to see if she has any babies in there. Possums are one of the only animals that cannot catch Lyme disease. They can't catch distemper. They can't catch rabies. They actually eat the ticks and a lot of the bad insects that will be in your yard. So that's why these guys are really good to have around. Now, we do want to release this little guy probably towards the forest over here, back in the trees. We don't want him out in this open area. We're going to take this little girl out and see if she has some babies. So this is definitely an eerie day here in South Florida. And now that this girl is kind of calm, so right now she's almost playing dead. But I want to come here because there's a pouch right here. And I want to take a look on the inside. And there's babies. There's baby possums right here on the inside of her pouch. This is absolutely amazing that there's these tiny little kids hanging out in here. If you come right here and you look inside of the pouch, you can see and feel that there's tiny little babies inside of the pouch right here. So since this mama possum has some babies, we want to get her released as soon as possible so she can get back out into the wild, foraging, looking for food, drinking water. All right, pretty mama. So this is pretty crazy that we just trapped this pregnant possum here at my sister's property. So we're gonna lift it up. Now, good thing is these possums are not that unfriendly. So we're gonna see if she wants to come out just like this. We're gonna have to get her little hands. We wanna just get her out. All right, pretty mama, we got her out right now. Now, it may look bad like we're handling this possum by holding her by the tail, but possums have prehensile tails. So that means they can hang their full body weight on their tails just like Theo would. So hi, pretty mama. All right. You're pretty, and we're gonna let you go now. Okay, mama. Right underneath here, back into the avocado field. Back inside of here, this possum is gonna get to live a great life. It's running away. Bye, buddy. Bye, mama. I hope we see her and her babies again, but she is hightailing it out of here. She's gonna sleep in some avocado trees. There's endless food supply back here, so I think she is going to live a great and happy life. And well, that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching today's video. Trapping the beast, invading my sister's barn. Now, this really wasn't a beast, but actually an animal that I was really happy to find. That shows that our native wildlife is doing well here when they're breeding and reproducing and having babies right here on our property. So again, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see more trapping videos. And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me, well, guys, all you have to do is go right now and subscribe below.